Hi, Ridgewood third graders. It's Mr. Woolen again. Hopefully you had a nice Memorial Day weekend. Let's see, for me, I had a nice time working out in the yard, hanging out with my family, and I smoked some baby back ribs. They were yummy. So this week is going to be all about reviewing fractions. So we are learning to understand fractions. What am I looking for? Are you able to identify the parts of a fraction, name a fraction, and compare fractions? So for Tuesday's worksheets, you have two of them. I'm going to go ahead and give examples on how to do them. So the direction for this one is write a number sentence that describes each picture example. The number sentence should use one of the symbols. That would be less than, greater than, or equal to. So let's take a look at the first example here. So we're going to figure out what the fraction is for this fraction model here. So the total number of equal parts, there are 4, and total number that are shaded in red is 3. Second one, it'd be 1/2. So we select the right symbol. The great way to remember to select the right symbol is always point to the smaller number. Smaller number is 1/2. So 3/4 is greater than 1/2. Move to the second worksheet for Tuesday. Again, instead of a circle model, we're looking at a number line model. So the first one is broken up into 1, 2, 3, into 3 equal parts. The red is shaded. There's 2 equal parts that are shaded red. So that's our first fraction. Our second fraction is, this is broken up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 equal parts. 2 equal parts are shaded in blue. Again, we're going to always go ahead and point to the smaller fraction. So we can say 2/3 is greater than 2/5. Let's go into Wednesday. Here's our Wednesday. And so if we take a look, we're just writing the denominator and numerator for the following. We're trying to identify and write the fraction. So there are 6 total equal parts. 1 is shaded red, and that would be 1/6. The next worksheet is a number line. Again, let's take a look here. This is broken up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 equal parts. And how many are shaded equally in red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our fraction would be 5/8. Let's go on to Thursday. Here's our Thursday. And let's see here. It says number of selected red parts. So that'd be 1. Number of parts in the whole circle, there are 3. Write the number symbol for the fraction. The number symbol for the fraction would be 1/3. Now I'm supposed to write it. I'm supposed to write it in words. So this would be 1/3. Now the great thing that you'll be able to do is do it in the fillable. You'll be able to do it in the fillable PDF, so it'll look much neater because it's kind of a little more tricky writing in the pen feature. This one happens to be a number line. So if we take a look at the number line, it's the same thing. Number of select red parts. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the number of parts in the whole number line, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll write the fraction 5/8. And then you write the word name for the fraction. I'm going to skip that because it's kind of hard writing it in pen, but I would write 5/8 as a word. Make sure you check your spelling when you're doing that. Let's go on to Friday. Here's our Friday. This one may be a little bit more challenging for you. So some of you might find it a little frustrating, but I kind of wanted to challenge a little bit. So the example is as follows. So if we take a look here at this fraction, we're seeing that there's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's broken up into fourths. So the denominator is fourths. Then we're going to count how many red parts there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it'd be 5/4. Now, some of you out there who may have been worked a little bit more with fractions, maybe your parents have shared it with you. This is called an improper fraction. That we have the numerator is bigger than the denominator. And then it also can be written as 1/4. Now what I'm going to ask you to do is go ahead and shade this in. So we're going to shade in the whole thing. We got one hole. And then we're going to shade in 1/4 in this circle. There we go. So there you have it. You have 5/4 on the number line, and then we have one hole and then 1/4. So we know that 5/4 is the same as 1 1/4. Let's take a look at the second one again. So if we take a look at here, we have this one is broken up into 1, 2, 3. So there's 3. That's 1, 2, 3. So we know that. So if I was going to write this number sentence here, that would be 3/3. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my highlighter, and I'm going to highlight this whole thing here. And I know that 3/3 is the same as 1. Again, comparing the fractions. Now again, some of you are going to find this a little challenging. Do your best. Ask somebody, or if you need help, you can give me a call. I'm making a call on Microsoft Teams, and we can make an appointment. We can talk about it. But again, I think most of you will be able to do this. Just kind of take your time, and maybe you can ask an older brother or sister or your mom or dad if you need some help. But I think you can do it. So anyways, have a great week, and look forward to making another video for the first week in June. And by the way, we have 19 school days left for summer. Woo-hoo! Talk to you later. Bye.